And for our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you, as always, first of all, just to be still. Let your body breathe all by itself, with your lips together, breathing in and out through your nose, and from your stomach area, just allowing your body to find its own natural breath rhythm. So, with no effort from yourself, allow your eyes to close, your mind to remain awake, and you have now entered into the experience of your three core skills, engaging your relaxation response as you sit resting peacefully, calmly. Enjoy the deepening sensation of calmness as we together explore mindfully and using the power of the mind, the power of thought. We're going to explore the power of words and sentences that describe positive aspects about ourselves. So, first of all, let me offer you a positive thought. This thought is simply this. And as you hear the words, repeat them to yourself with your inner voice, or if you wish, out loud. And the words are, even my negative thoughts bring positivity into my life. My negative thoughts only bring positivity into my life. Even my negative thoughts and my negative words only bring positivity into my life. Such is the power of the spoken word. The spoken word, of course, can be outspoken with your voice into the world, or it can be spoken inside your mind. Both are speech. One is internal, one is external. Because you have listened and repeated those thoughts are now stored in your mind, so you can recall them anytime you wish. You can say to yourself as many times as you wish throughout the day words such as, even my negative thoughts only bring positivity into my life. So when you catch yourself thinking negatively or saying anything negative, all you've got to do to remove the negative consequence of those thoughts or words is repeat that sentence, that thought to yourself. Even my negative thoughts bring positivity into my life. My negative thoughts only bring positivity into my life. And such is the power of the spoken word, be it spoken inside your mind or outside. What you say, you become. What you say, you create. Okay, so this is probably the most important affirmation that we can use for ourselves. I'll give you one more, and then I'm going to guide you through discovering some of your very own. The other universal thought is, I am safe, I feel safe, all is well. I am safe, I feel safe, all is well. Let me just invite you for a moment to feel the meaning of those words. Don't question whether they are correct or whether they're true or whether they're right. Just feel the emotional meaning of the words. Have a go. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your stomach area, or both. Doesn't matter. One or the other or both. Okay. I am safe. I feel safe. All is well. I know that I am safe. I feel safe now. And all is well. Let the meaning of those words, the emotional meaning of those words, sit in your body. Let them sit in your heart, sit in your core, your center, and just be there inside you. I am safe. All is well. Okay. These two universal concepts form the basis of feeling secure and safe in life. However, of course, we are all individuals and we all wish for different things, and we all wish for our lives to be specific and such that pleases us. So, everyone's life, of course, is made up of two aspects: qualities of the self and qualities of life itself. So, let me invite you to bring to mind, I'll help you every step of the way, bring to mind 5 qualities that you already possess in any amount that you would like to have more of, that you'd like to be more of. So, for example, if you are a kind person, you would say the thought, I am kind, or I am a kind person. I am a strong person. I am wise. I am intelligent. I am resourceful. I am capable. I am confident. I am bold. I am assertive. I am calm. I am loving. I am lovable. I am lovable. I am loved by others. These are just a few examples. I'll be quiet to give you time to think of some of your own, or just use those just for 30 seconds, a minute or so, and just fill your mind with words such as that. Qualities of yourself. Just allow a stream of thought to flow through your mind. Okay. Now, the other aspect of life, of course, exists outside of our skin, in the physical world around us. And as human beings, we like to have, and sometimes need to have, various things in place, like shelter, food, a job of work, friends, money, clothing, and the list goes on. Let me invite you now to think of 5 things that live in your external world outside of your skin that you would like to have more of. It might be that you'd like to have more spare time. It could be more money, of course. It could be more friends. It could be a warmer house to live in, or a bigger house, or even just a house to live in. It could be that you would like more meaningful work, or less stressful work, more enjoyable work. Describe it with your inner voice, with the words, I now have. I now have the job of my dreams. I now have more spare time. I now have more friends. And so on. I now have. Okay, what you have achieved is enormous. Just in the last few minutes of your life, you have deliberately and consciously placed specific thoughts, specific positive thoughts into your mind. These thoughts, even though you may not have spoken them out loud, have been broadcast into the quantum field, into the monad around you, and are now on their way back to you as a physical manifestation. Now, the final part of the power of words, using words and thought, is to feel the content, the emotional content of the words. So, my final invitation for you in this meditation is allow yourself to feel inside your heart and inside your core, your stomach area, the feeling of already having received all those lovely things that you've just put into the quantum field, and to already be that person with abundant positivity in your personality, in your skin, inside your body. Enjoy and feel, even if just for a split second, that's long enough, what it would feel like to already have those affirmations manifest for you right now, inside your body and in your external world. Feel it with your heart. Feel it with your core. Let the feeling be there. Even just for a split second is long enough. Hold it there for as long as you can. Allow it to be there for as long as you can. That's good enough. And this lovely feeling inside your body right now is the first part of the actual physical manifestation of all that you have asked for, of all that you have claimed, of all that you have put out there into the universe, quantum field, into the monad. And it's on its way to you already. So as we arrive very gently at the end of our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to notice the light coming in through your eyelids, the feeling of your body weight resting in the solid ground underneath your feet. And when you're ready, simply open your eyes and notice how good you feel.